to count for something, to leave their mark when life is through. But vain pursuits will count for nothing. Time will erase whate'er we do. I want my life to count for Jesus, for earthly things will quickly fade. No need to add to worldly riches. I only seek eternal gain. Inside my heart there burns a question. What was our place on earth here for? It truly was to build a kingdom, not of my own, but of the Lord's. I want my life to count for Jesus, for earthly things will quickly fade. No need to add to worldly riches. I only seek eternal gain. I want my life to count for Jesus, for earthly things will quickly fade. No need to add to worldly riches. I only seek eternal gain. I only seek eternal gain.
I've sat here tonight and I have had myself a time. I'm telling you tonight to look at what I'm looking at and what y'all are looking at. Brother Dale, preacher, that is helping me in more ways than I can count on both my hands. But I sat there and I saw something a while ago, and I believe I could ask y'all, I believe you really meant what you just sung, that you wanted your life to count for Jesus. Yeah. I believe that with all of my heart. And I sat here. Come here. You're a blessing to me. She's been on some very deep waters up here. Every once in a while, more times than you probably picked up on, she's turned around looking up at you. Looking up at you. Don't ever forget. Yes. She's looking up at you, watching you. Don't let her down. But you know what I thought about this young group of people back here? You know what they're doing? They're looking up at us. Yeah. Watching our lives. Come here now. All these young'uns up here, I don't know who their mom and daddies are. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. But if they was to aspire and they was to dream to play football, to play golf, to play tennis, to be a ballerina, we would do everything in our power to get them in the right places, to get the right training, buy them $500 ball bats and the cleats, and we'd do everything we could Because little Johnny and little Susie wants to be that.
Right.
And we've got some young people that stands and sings, I want my life to count for Jesus.
Yes.
There might be some other young'uns and middle-aged people in this church and in this world that's desiring to serve the Lord. You know what we ought to be doing? Giving them everything they can and equip them with what they need to worship the Lord, to serve the Lord, and to let their life count for Jesus. Now, I don't know your heart tonight. They're going to sing a little bit more song. We're going to sing one more. And it may be that tonight, you know what? He asked y'all, go back and sing that song again. I want my life to count for Jesus. You might think it's the craziest thing on earth. You ain't seen crazy yet.
Right.
It might be that right here tonight, we've sat here, we've heard these young people putting us that's older than them to shame.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Maybe we sit here and realize, you know what? I've not been a very good example. Serving the Lord, walking with the Lord so often. If they're desiring to want their life to count for Jesus, then ask them. 50-year-old, 60-year-old, 40-year-old, maybe some 13, 16, 18-year-olds that here tonight. Might just want to say, you know what, I'm going to be just like them. I want to hold them tonight. I want my life to count for Jesus.
Yes.
I've sought earthly things. I've sought the gold and the silver and the money and all things work. And we found out that none of that these world out.
Yeah.
But tonight we ought to draw a line. I don't know if it's going to be preaching or not.
Go ahead.
We ought to just draw a line in the sands of life right now and say on this Thursday night, the 30th day of October, I want my family to know and I want my church to know, but most of all I want God to know.
Yeah.
That I want my life to count for Jesus. Tried everything else. Now it's time to strike a line in the sands of life and say my family needs to let our lives count for Jesus. Might be a husband and wife now. Might be time to make something small. That is to get you young. I'll just offer another word. You say, Lord, let me let my life count for Jesus so my children see me. With sing a little bit more. That's right there. Set. My Lord, I don't know what to do. My Lord.
All want their lives to count for something, to leave their mark when life is through. But vain pursuits will count for nothing. Time will erase whate'er we do. I want my life to count for Jesus, for earthly things will quickly fade. No need to add to worldly riches. I only seek eternal gain. Inside my heart there burns a question. What was I placed on earth here for? It truly was to build a kingdom, not of my own, but of the Lord's. Want my life to count for Jesus, for earthly things will quickly fade. No need to add to worldly riches. I only seek eternal gain. I want my life to count for Jesus,
for earthly things will quickly fade.
No need to add to worldly riches. I
only seek eternal gain. I